Tammy is here from the Goodnight Ranch Historical Site. Every time I pass by, I look over there and see what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
I want to stop and really get a chance to see y'all.
Yeah.
There's a pretty good opportunity coming up May 10th.
There is. We are so excited about this event. It is called the Goodnight Invention Convention.
Okay.
And we are focusing in on the inventions that were created during Charles Goodnight's lifetime, which was 1836 to 1929. And honestly, the world completely changed during his
Right.
lifetime. You know, he came to Texas in 1845 as a 9-year-old boy on horseback. And by the time he died, he was driving around the Panhandle. So
That's wild.
How much there,
Yeah.
so many changes during that time, and so you're going to be
Yes.
showcasing all of that, which is super exciting.
Yes, and so we have invited local museums like Armstrong County Museum, White Deer Land Museum, Saints Roost, as well as other historic sites from across the state. And they are all going to have booths that are going to be featuring those inventions. And this is a free event, so great to bring your family out. It's next Saturday, May 10th from 10 to 2. And you can come out, see the inventions, tour the house. We'll have a food truck there. We also have the Frontier Regiment is going to be there. They're setting up a living history camp, and they'll have their cannons out. We'll have a blacksmith who's going to be there, and he'll have his portable forge, which was another thing invented during Charles Goodnight's lifetime.
Wow.
So it is going to be quite a day. We are super excited about it. Yeah.
What is something when people come out to the ranch, what do you hear the most of? What do people really like to talk about?
Well, first of all, I'm always amazed at the people who come from all over the world to the ranch, because we're a tiny place, you know, out in the country, and we get visitors from England, Japan, Germany, France, Australia. And then, of course, we love for our local people to come, because a lot of people who live in the Panhandle have not stopped at the ranch, but that's changing because of the programs and events we're doing.
Good.
And of course, they love the house. The house was built in 1887 and was completely restored when Armstrong County Museum owned the property. And so we keep that up, and we just recently replaced all 5 chimneys that were originally on the house. They had not been seen on the house in living memory, and so that was a big thing that we just got finished doing. So they love seeing the house, and then we do a lot of programming about life in the Panhandle, from Native Americans all the way through cowboys and the early settlement. So we can see a lot of local people that come out for those programs.
Absolutely, and let's talk more about that. Like I said, you know, like that local history that we have here. It's such a rich history of, you know, of course, at the Goodnight Ranch, but also, like you said, you're going to have so many local, you know, other local museums that are coming and being a part of this as well. So kind of just talk about that collaborative effort of just so many people coming together to showcase this one great event.
Yes, so we were so excited to collaborate with local museums. We had great community support from places like United and Sam's and Canyon Rims Farms that have allowed us to have the resources we needed to make this happen. But getting to work with our local museums, it just creates a bond. And so then we can, you know, if they're having an event, we can go and do things at their events as well. And that's what it's about in the Panhandle, is community.
Right.
And so it's a great thing.
Well, I think free May 10th, 10 to 2. But just looking at some of the things, Sam Bell Maxey House, they're going to be talking Victorian toys.
Oh, yeah.
The Caddo Mounds.
Yeah,
We're talking about oil well.
Yeah. So I mean, we've got them from all over, and these are going to be hands-on, interactive, so you can, you know, touch things, play with things, and then also learn about these inventions. You know, how did they come about? Why did they come about? Because, you know, people, they see a need and then they invent something to meet that need. So,
very neat.
Yeah.
Man,
We
listen.
even have Tucumcari the Tucumcari Historical Museum is coming.
Good.
They're going to be
Very
coming.
cool.
Yeah. So even out of state.
Yeah, expanding around
that's
Texas.
good.
Yeah,
Very neat.
absolutely. So
Again, come to this always.
Yes.
But what if somebody says, I really want to help? Are there ways, I know y'all are a nonprofit, are there ways for people to help and give if they want?
They can. We have a friends group And so they can join the Friends group. We're always looking for volunteers who want to come out and work at the ranch. Lots of opportunities there. So that's good. And like I said, just coming out and visiting, seeing the programs, bringing, like if you have guests that come to visit you, bring them out to the ranch.
Sure.
Because most people, they might not even know they've heard of Charles Goodnight, but they've heard of Lonesome Dove, which is loosely based on Charles Goodnight and Oliver Loving. And so, yeah, and it's just a great part of our history, the Panhandle history.
What a cool job.
It is a
you
great
have a cool job.
I
Tammy.
do have a great
do.
job. I sure do.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And Goodnight there, you see the sign, the town. That's where the ranch is.
Yes, yes.
Before it, just outside of Claude.
Yes, we're about 10 miles east of Claude.
Okay.
And so the house was built first in 1887, and then he donated land for the town of Goodnight. And so the town grew. The cemetery is there. That's where Charles and Molly are both buried, just right there in the town of Goodnight. So you can go. If you go, though, you need to take a handkerchief or a bandana, because the tradition is you tie a bandana on the fence to honor Charles's time as a scout for the Texas Rangers.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
Good reminder.
Yes, absolutely.
So cool.
But yeah, it's a great place to go see a Texas legend.
That's neat. Tammy, thanks for that.
Absolutely.
We're going to keep reminding people, May 10th, Goodnight Invention Convention, free to the public, 10 to 2 on that Saturday.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Come see us more.
I will. I will do it.
Sheldon, we've got to go out there.
I think we got to do that too.
We've
I was
got
going to
come
say,
see
next
you.
Saturday would be a good day.
Yes, yes, totally. Tammy, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.